not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So second down after the incompletion. Looks right for a quick completion. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The shotgun handoff here. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 24.
Identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Cardinals. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Shifting around now. Makes the grab. It's Carter. Great cut there. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and in the first play of the game, they take advantage of it.
First down and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Terrapins with first and 10 here.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver down?
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Maryland.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Austin. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and time.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back in motion now. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. In the clear of the 25. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball for 31.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On the ground, it's done. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Scanning the field, it's Smith. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Quarterback making adjustments now with the defense. A deep shot to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Second down play coming up. Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great catch and run for 6. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Smith. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Terrapins will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Terrapins. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. And it'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. It'll be a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. With the catch, it's Jackson. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. No huddle here for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Catch made in space. Look out. First and 10 now for the offense. Looking for a man. Short pass finds the tight end. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Clock stops. Timeout taken by the offense. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 3. What an awful decision to bring the football out. And great coverage there. Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. He's looking. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Play fake, looking to throw. He's hit just before the throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly, but the game moves the ball to the 6, first and goal. Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. Under pressure, just lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. Second down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly again. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Well, let's give the tight end a lot of credit here off that deflected football. The concentration and the nice hands to go up off of that tip ball to make that catch.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how...
I see you, fuck nigga.
He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Smith. It's an out route. The catch made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion.
Touchdown, Maryland. They cap the drive with 6 points. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Now, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Using his legs here. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. The offense going with the hurry up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Stop watching my shit, bitch.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Chewing clock with the running game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Catch made on the out route. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today.
You sucking dick?
Back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the
It's rolling right out the gate.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. QB decides to keep it here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ball State.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the...
Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still...
For real, bro.
It's flipped back to the
Come
kicker.
on, man.
He's looking to throw the ball. Oh, they made the tackle short of the marker. That gamble does not pay off. So the gamble does not pay off. They might regret passing up the 3 points. Looking to pass. It's Smith. He makes the grab. And he spoons around the defender to earn a few extra yards.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over. But
that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Contact as he let the ball go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame. That's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short, couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this game. I think they were very confident that they had everything that it took to be able to win this football game. And now they're going to have to put this one behind them, learn from the mistakes, move forward, can still have a great season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.